Hey guys, so I know it's been a little while since I made a video, so I decided to make one now, and I'm really excited because I just got a job at Walmart, which I know isn't the best job in the whole world, but it's a job and it pays over $8 an hour, which I'm really excited about. I was thinking I would start in the $7 range. $7.25, of course, because that is the minimum wage, but I'm working in the cash office, so I'm really excited about that. It seems like it's going to be pretty easy peasy. I started orientation today. It was really boring. It was videos and talking and paperwork, and it was just really boring, but it was only about 3 hours, so it was no big deal. I start tomorrow at 5 o'clock in the morning, but my trainer wants me to be there at 4:50, so I'm pretty much having to get up at 3:30 in the morning, which is going to be a bit pain in the butt, but it's money, and I'm working 40 hours next week, my very first week, so I'm really excited about that. This video, though, is not about my awesome news, which I think is awesome. I've heard a lot of horror stories about Walmart and just working there, but I'm hoping that I'm going to have a good experience. Regardless, I'm probably going to be working there for a while. So I'm getting my first student loans in the fall, and tuition is sky high in the $30,000 range, and there's no way I can just dish that out of my pocket, so I'm looking at some pretty high loans for the next 5 years. Anyways, I'm back on the topic of Walmart, and I don't know why, because that's not what this video is about. This video is actually a pretty serious video. It's about something that is pretty important to me and millions of other people around the world, in this country, just, you know, everywhere. And that's gay marriage. And, you know, guys, gay marriage really isn't, it's a big deal to me. It really is, and the subject of gay marriage and the topic of gay marriage, and the issue, quote-unquote issue, of gay marriage is really, it really means a lot to me, and fighting the hate and fighting the bullies, and you know, just it really means a lot to me. And I personally, I'm not gay, I'm not bi, I'm straight, but I am against you know, people who don't want other people to be happy. And you know, gay marriage really it just means a lot to me. I've had quite a few gay friends over the years. I've also been on the other side, and that's kind of what I want to talk to you about. Sorry if you heard that vibrate. My fiance's texting me. Yeah. So I used to be on the other side of the gay marriage issue. I used to be a huge Christian in my late teen years, 16, 17, even 18, and then getting into 19, I kind of strayed away from that a little bit. But I used to be a huge Christian, and I was on the other side of the fence on gay marriage, and I kind of look at myself at that time in disgust for being such literally a bigot, and it just bothers me that that's a part of my history, is just hating people for being different than me. And guys, I know all the Christian lingo, I know the Christian jargon, I know I know what it is to be a Christian. I was a Christian. I thought I was in love with Jesus Christ, and I thought I had found a way to find the answers. And then as I dug deeper and really didn't just believe what the pastor said up on that stage, when I started digging deeper and really started asking the tough questions, I realized that Christianity is a religion of hate and control, and it just wasn't what I wanted to be a part of. And so as I've strayed away from that, I've really begun to love people more than I have ever loved people before in my life. I've begun to accept people for who they are, and I myself have been freer, literally a lot more free, without a pastor breathing down my back, or without believing that God was judging every move that I made. And it's really been the most liberating experience that I've ever gone through thus far in my life. I remember a time in specific which I look back on, and I look at myself as a disgrace, and as, you know, I just look back on myself and I'm just really disgusted, literally, at the things that I said and the way that I behaved. I took band class all of my middle school years and some of my high school years. I played the trumpet, and my senior year I actually got switched to the baritone because we had a shortage of baritone players, and baritone's really similar to trumpet, so I switched to baritone. And there was this trumpet player in my senior band class, and he was phenomenal. You know, he was a great trumpet player. He had great tone, and he was gay. And I remember distinctly a day when his personal sexual preferences were brought up between me and him and the other baritone player, and we bashed him. We really did. We made him feel bad. I distinctly remember telling him that he was going to go to hell, and, you know, just spurting out things that I had been taught, things that I personally believed at the time. And I said that, you know, he had a disgusting lifestyle, and pretty much just hate came out of my mouth and the other baritone player's mouth. And I left him with, I would pray for him. And the crazy thing is that he was still nice to me after that. I actually, the reason I'm making this video is because I was looking through one of my old yearbooks, and where he had signed it my senior year. And, you know, he signed it as if we were friends, regardless of what I said to him about his own personal preferences. And it really made me kind of reflect on who I was and who I am today. And I think it's sad to say that as a non-Christian, I am more loving than I was as a Christian. But Christianity, literally, it's all about control and hate and getting into your wallet, literally. And gay marriage is just so, it's as beautiful as straight marriage. Gay love is as beautiful as the love that I share with my fiance. It's just as beautiful. And I have no right to judge anybody for something so personal and something so intimate as them choosing the person that they want to spend the rest of their life with. And, you know, it really opened my eyes, and it just really kind of made me reflect on who I was and who I am. And I'm more proud of myself, who I am today, than I am as when I was a Christian. Eventually, I will make a video about all the things that led me into walking away from Christianity and the church and everything like that. But that's going to be for another video because it's actually a pretty long story. And I don't think you guys want to watch a 30-minute long video of me just kind of spouting off stuff. But honestly, I'm not going to get into the huge gay marriage debate. I'm not gonna, you know, bring up how Christians use the Levitical law to say gay marriage is wrong. Which at the time, I didn't think that was a problem. At the time of me being a Christian, and they would be like, well, you know, it specifically says in the Levitical law that gay marriage, homosexuality, not gay marriage, but homosexuality is wrong. But it also says that, you know, tons of other things. You can't mix fabrics. You can't have cattle feed in the same field or whatever else. You can't have blind or disabled people come into the house of the Lord. But let's just forget all of that and just focus on homosexuality, where the Old Testament says that 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 the Bible says homosexuality is wrong. And it made sense to me at the time. It made perfect sense that I could eliminate those and just focus on homosexuality, because I was essentially seemingly brainwashed. I was just a person kind of walking around, spouting off Bible verses, spouting off things that my pastor had told me or that I heard him say on the pulpit, and just all kinds of just stuff and things that I believed that I felt, and things that I believed because I just did. And you know, I believed that it was a sin to not tithe, and I believed that people were going to go to hell, and I just wasn't a good person, honestly. I wasn't a good person. I judged people. I didn't really feel like I was better than others, but I even went so far as to degrade myself. And see, that's one of my biggest problems with Christianity, is Christianity forces you to lower yourself and degrade yourself. And you are a beautiful person. Whoever you are on the other side of this screen, you are a beautiful person. And you have so much going for you. And Christianity makes you repress all that and say, I can't do this by myself. I can't do this. I am nothing. I am worthless without God. And they literally say that you are worthless without God. And that's just, I just find that so hard to believe. And I believed that. And I really feel like, you know, this has turned into a whole Christianity talk rather than just homosexuality. But seriously, gay people are some of the best people that I've met, because they've just overcome so much bullying, so much, you know, going against them. And gay couples at work, I really admire, because they just have so much going against them. Like, I just think about how hard it would be for me to walk down the street and have people look at me holding Andrew's hand, have people looking at me crazy, or have people talking about me, whispering about me, pointing at me, calling me faggot, just all kinds of things. And that would be difficult. That would be tough. And, you know, only special relationships can withstand that kind of hardship, I believe. So, you know, all you gay people, anybody, straight people, bi people, gay people, all you people who are just in love, love is a beautiful thing, guys. It really is. And just share it with everybody, you know? Just forget about the hate. Just forget about the differences, because honestly, people are all the same. We all have feelings. We all hurt. We all get angry, and we all can love. I believe that love is the most powerful force on this planet. And no matter how much hate is going against you, really, honestly, I know this is going to sound cliche, but honestly, all you need is love.